What's cooking, guys? My name is Alex and welcome back to A La Carte with Alex, where we're constantly serving you up good food one plate at a time. So today, I'm feeling like some dessert. I'm feeling like doing something a little bit wacky, a little bit different. So how about today we make some pineapple jello. It's gonna be quick, easy, and delicious. So go ahead and let's get that intro going. Okay, so who's ready for some Jello? Alright, so I found this Jello at the supermarket. It was on sale. I didn't see any Jello brand Jello that was pineapple, so I decided to go with this one because pineapple sounded delicious. So, pretty simple to make. You're just going to need your containers, and you're going to need 4 cups of water. I like spring water, but go ahead and open up your container and pour in some luscious water. Pour in that luscious water and let it come to a boil. Okay, so here's our gelatin dessert. Go ahead and dump that in. I actually already did it and I forgot to hit the record button, but that's okay. You kind of get the point here. So you pour it in and you're gonna let that Jello powder kind of mingle in there until it starts to completely dissolve. So go ahead and give it a stir with a spoon or a spatula. Just stir it on in there until all of that powder has been dissolved into your boiling water. Make sure to be careful, it is boiling water. Stir, 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 mix it up. There we go, now we're all done. Okay, make sure you're very careful with your pot. It is piping hot. This is a piping hot sugar liquid, guys. So be very, very careful. But go ahead and I like to pour it into another container. It makes it easier for pouring into our molds that we're going to be doing, and that way there's less chance of me scalding myself. So add it back into your heat-safe containers, so that way you can then pour it into your molds. Went ahead and I scavenged the kitchen to try to find some cool molds that this would work out with. So I had like little glass ramekins, and I found some shot glasses, and I have some silicone molds that I found that I use for ice cube trays. I figured I'd give that a shot. I haven't done that before, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how it turns out. And I found my round, what are they called? Like whiskey stones, like molds. They're like ice whiskey stone molds, so they're supposed to come out with a round shape, and I'm curious to see if that's even gonna happen. So we're gonna try that and we're gonna see how it goes. Don't forget, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you're never missing out on what we're doing. Like I said, I have never tried these molds before, but we're gonna give it a try and see how that goes. Remember, this liquid is very sticky, it's very sugary, so if you spill it on the counter, you're just gonna wanna clean it up a little bit later. But it's fine, we're having fun here. Pouring into those molds. Now, I've never tried this before, so I'm really curious to see how this is going to come out. I probably should have actually greased these somehow, but I figured that would mess up the Jello somehow and just kind of come off a little weird, but you know what? We're doing this for science. Now, if you guys have not seen any of our other science videos, go ahead and click the link at the top here and you can see our experiment with making McDonald's hamburgers at home and seeing if you can do it too. Remember, spillage is okay. We're having fun and we're doing our best here. I already filled up one mold with that one, so I don't really need that one. Ooh, I got a good idea. Let's try this glass. Now, it is heat safe, so let's go ahead and give that a try and see how it turns out. Let's see, that might be a little too full. Dump some of that back out. And, actually, let's grab another glass. Wait. There, I've totally forgot about our round mold. So let's take some of this, pour that in there, and see how this turns out. There we go. Just carefully put that on. It's still a hot liquid, but we'll do our best. So there are our molds, looking good. Let's get them in the fridge. I like to use like a baking pan or some sort of flat dish to put this on there because it is a liquid. It'll slosh around, and if anything does slosh around or gets spilled, it's going to spill onto the tray, which is going to be way easier to clean up. Try to balance these out a little bit. Try to balance them out just a tiny bit better. Okay, let's see if we can lift. Do this with one hand. Yeah, no, can't do this with one hand. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna use two hands for this, but there we go. Look at that. Go ahead and chill that for, I don't know, a few hours. There we go. Okay, they're fully set. I checked them to make sure that they were ready to go. And let's try out these molds, see if they're any good. Okay, I got my non-cutting spatula so I can try and get some of these out. Let's try these. Let me see if I can get them out. Just try and pop. Okay, come on, pop out. Just pop out. Come on, pop. You're not popping out. Okay. Ooh, that is tasty though. Oh, tasty. Okay, let's bring in the spatula reinforcement and see if we can get that out. Didn't come out as well, but you know, it's still jiggly. You know, it kind of has a cool little mold shape to it. Didn't really turn out the way we wanted. Didn't get quite the right shape, but you know, it's okay. We're trying stuff out. All right, let's try these little gummy worm type ones. And it's not really working out too well. Yeah, that doesn't. I'm gonna skip this one. I don't know. It kind of grosses me out a little bit how gooey it was. Okay, let's try the Jello shot mold. So scoop that. Oh, okay, that worked out pretty good. Most of it came out without having to grease it or anything like that. Jiggly as Jello should. Jiggly. Okay, let's take this one. You know, I think I have a good idea for this one. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Okay, let's try this one. Scoop it out. Hey, that turned out pretty good. That turned out pretty darn good. That's kind of a cool shape actually. That'd be kind of nice to put on a plate and top with something and, you know, put some berries around it. That'd be a good idea. Okay, let's try a round mold. Let's see how this one turned out. I was really hoping this one was gonna work out. Doesn't look like it turned out as round as I would hope. I don't think I filled it up all the way, and I think that was my problem. I think I should have filled it up a little bit more, but I mean, it was a good idea. I think if I just fill it up after I already fill it so it's completely full, because you can see there's little air pockets in there, I think it would have turned out better. But you know, it's still kind of fun to try this out, and it's kind of cool to see the different shapes and textures it comes out with. What to tell you guys, super easy, super fast, and definitely delicious. Now, you know, Jello might take you just a few minutes, you know, anywhere from an hour, letting it cool down for a little bit. So, you know, that's something you can make in the morning, and then by dinner time, you got yourself a tasty little dessert. So, besides just having Jello by itself, like what can you make with it? Well, let's go to the counter, and I'll show you guys just a couple of things that you can add to your Jello dish, and it's gonna be tasty and delicious. Let's go. All right, so you have your different containers for your Jello. Now you can take your Jello and just take it as a little Jello shot and have it that way. You can go ahead and you can add some blueberries into the mix, make almost like a little mini parfait. You can add some mandarin oranges to the top of that. Let's give it a little give it a little kick. Anything that's citrusy is gonna go really well with your pineapple flavor. Now, if you want to do a different flavor, you classic flavors of, strawberry kiwi, strawberry melon, blueberry, any of that kind of stuff will work together. Now, you really want to make this a nice little dish. This is a great dish for kids, by the way. Get a little bit of fruit in there, but you take your fruit, put it on top, and then hit it with a little whipped cream. Add any design you want to that. So go ahead, I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna enjoy. You guys have a great day. Oh, wait, one more. And if you wanna get real fancy, take a little chocolate, put that right on top. Boom, that's a showstopper.